On First News today, we're looking at some tracks here that were made when this ditch was pretty wet. And this is Coyote tracks, and that's just one set of tracks of many, many that are out here in the Texas Hill area. We're just east of the Yuma area, out near Tacna. This is the end of the line for the Colorado River water, and about as far as it goes for the farmers in this area. This whole development started about 1902 when the Bureau of Reclamation made a deal with the farmers out here to bring water to this area, and it's been coming here ever since. A few minor problems over the years, but it's still coming, and this is where it all ends. And with me is Bob Rockwell, and Bob is one of the people that helps to control some of the problems we have out here. Bob, we have a lot of wildlife out here, don't we?
Yeah, the desert has got quite a bit of wildlife.
But to name off some of the animals that the farmers have to contend with out here.
Oh, the worst is coyote, but raccoons, deer, javelina, all do a certain amount of damage. But
so farmers actually are conservationists out here. The Texas Hill Farmers is feeding all these animals, I think.
Well, sure. When the desert gets dry, as it has in the last 5 years, they kind of congregate in here from all directions. The reason they're here is from the Colorado River water.
Now let's talk about some of the things you do as a man that started working here back in the 50s, didn't you, to help form the land itself? Didn't you work with big bulldozers and things?
Yes, in 1953, in February, I came here from Iowa with my uncle, brought some equipment in here, and we helped level this Texas Hill Farms. There was 30-some DH worked in here that winter and had it ready to put in a barley crop in the spring.
Well, Bob, let's talk about what you're doing now, though. You're retired, and you carry a mighty big gun there, so I won't argue with you at all there. But let's talk about what your job is. You're trying to help control some of the animals that forage on the crops here.
Yes, I love to trap and hunt and fish, and in about that order. And coyotes are causing a great deal of trouble here, and so I'm trapping.
Now, is the coyote population, isn't it overrun now? There's a lot more than there ever has been.
Yeah, I think with a 5-year drought that they came in from every direction and kind of overpopulated their area, and they're survivors. They'll live on anything. In fact, they'll get fat on most anything.
Now, does the farmer want to get rid of all the animals that prey on his crops, or just certain ones?
Oh no, the farmer and the trapper don't care to get rid of all of them, but they should be controlled. They should be controlled by the Fish and Game.
Well, this is on private land now. You can, as a trapper, do your work here, can't you?
Well, yeah, but my hands are kind of tied because we're surrounded by public land, which Proposition 201 banned trapping on public lands, and it's really hard to catch a coyote coming in here to eat lettuce at the end of the field. You know, he's not looking for a trap. He's looking for a head of lettuce to eat, or a sheep, or.
Well, it's a big problem. We know it is, and you're doing a good job of it. How many coyotes do you think you trap in a season here?
Last year I caught 119, just mostly from here to Welton on both sides of the river, and this year I'm up nearly 30.
Aren't the coyotes already invading the city, little towns like Tacna?
They see them right in town. Yeah, eating cats and dogs, and they'll be eating the children if they let them go.
Bob Rockwell's a trapper, and he's out here in the Texas Hill area. I'm George Gatley, and that's the story on First News Today.